What's going on, everyone? It's me, ya boy, Alex the Rambler. And today I'm returning to a series where my channel first started. That's right, we're back on Total War Rome 2! And if you can't tell, I'm doing Movember this year. Look at how majestic this is already. So if you'd like to support me doing Movember, please feel free to click on the link in the description. I'm just trying to raise £100. Not really an ambitious target, but you get to see this moustache get worse and worse every single day this month. But that's right, we're back on Total War, so if you're happy to see Total War back on the channel, let's get, I think an arbitrary like goal would be 4,000 likes for more Total War. And today, I'm going to be trying, it should work, but I'm going to be trying to tax my citizens an insane amount of money, but they're going to love me for it. So, of course, if you want to see more scenarios, like and subscribe too. Because I'm bringing back Rambler's Comment Corner! The most upvoted comments, as long as they're not too offensive, will be read out in the next video. So get commenting away and upvoting the ones which you want to see highlighted. They don't need to be hairline related, okay? So for this specific scenario, I'm going to be playing as the House of Cornelia for Rome. I imagine this will probably work for anyone, really. I'll also be playing on hard difficulty. I haven't tried it on legendary nor easy. Hard is a decent baseline for me. That's kind of how I play on all Total War games. That's right, I'm not terrible. And we'll just get going, and I'll try and explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. Wow, I've just realised how much I'm using hands. Usually, I'm turning the webcam on more recently, so you don't see what's going on, but woo! And if my voice still sounds sultry, I'm still like, this cold is really lingering at the moment. It's really frustrating. And while it's loading, because I don't think I've installed this on my SSD, I'm not using any mods that change any of the in-game mechanics, so this is almost like an exploit-ish thing that you can do just with the base game. So, I don't know if any of you play the base game anymore, but it's what I'm used to, so that's what we're doing. Money, money, money. I love collecting tax, not paying it.
You are at war with the Etruscan League.
That's fine, Mr. Roman man. I don't need to worry about that. We've got this going. So at the moment, you can see... Well, you can't because my webcam's blocking it. Aha! Classic. I'm going to be the advisor now. So what we have here at the moment, you can see my taxes are at their normal level, which generates -5 to public order. Now, this is my home province, so this should be, pretty easy to manage. Brundisium is on +4, and it has the same kind of like negative impacts as well. We also have some cultural differences, which we can change. But for now, we're going to focus on our home provinces of Roma. And if we just go on the little trade and finance button. So, normal taxes we have there. Then we have high taxes. And then we have extortionate taxes. There is quite a change. So, if I didn't really want to charge much tax at all, our income next turn would be 1,443. Extortionate tax is 3,239, but that generates a -20 public order taxation and a -3 growth. Now I'm going to keep this on for the whole of the video. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I did a very quick dry run yesterday, and it went okay, but I might be about to destroy any credibility I have. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is BAM. And then building a consecrated ground. Bim bam boom. And here, as you can see, we have the Shrine of Jupiter. So although that generates -1 to food, which I'll have 3 turns to sort out, so that should be okay. It gives us +4 public order per turn, +4 Latin cultural influence, +4% wealth, and tax harvesting of +2 tax rate to the edict. Bam, which is good. So currently the tax level is only 38%, which is less than the higher rate of tax in the UK. So I think if you earn over like £44,000 a year or 45, or maybe this tax year it's £50,000, anything over that you pay 40% tax on. So the Romans have got it good at the moment. Their marginal tax rate's only 38%. Although I doubt many people are earning over 50,000 denarii a year, but we don't need to worry about that. So our starting army is pretty decent. We should be able to go and defeat the Etruscans here. And they're running away like the cowards they are. So we'll just march on in. a cheeky auto-resolve here. And aggressive. Bim bam boom. Oh, look. He's getting it. He's getting it. And now we can also build in the Lathri. So I'm also going to get a consecrated ground. Actually, it might be prudent to get... No. I'm going... Oh. Get that. And then next turn, I'll build a fishing port, which gives us a lot of food. Look at this family tree that they implemented years after the game came out. Unfortunately, it doesn't really seem to affect the game much at all, unlike the first Rome Total War. That did family trees perfectly. Please bring those back. Oh, hold on. Someone actually accepted my trade agreement. Okay, yeah. Usually diplomacy in Rome 2 is always balked to the fact that people don't want trade routes. Even though it's beneficial for every single nation that does it, they still don't like doing it. I don't really get it, but hey-ho. I'm not a programmer. But next turn, our predicted income is 3,648. Now, if I lowered the tax, it would only be 2,702. So we'll leave that on for now. Now, doing this as Carthage might have made more sense, based on how their empire all revolves around trade. But, however, I think the Romans are going to be fine to tax highly. So our public order is still negative at the moment, but it's fine. I think I can do this playthrough without having to deal with a rebellion. If my calculations are correct, which they're probably not. So once again, we don't need to fight this battle. It's a pretty easy one to just go stabbity stabbity stab stab stab, and then waltz on in. So now we'll just do the old occupado, and now we can do an edict. We control the whole province for now, and rather than doing bread and games, which would increase my food and public order, I'm going to instead do tax harvesting, which increases the tax rate by 15%. Nice. So how much tax are they now paying? They're at 49%. That's still not enough. I can increase that even more once I get more money from my extortionate taxes. This wasn't part of the plan, but it's fine. My food shortage is fine. Okay, so now I'm going to continue building my Shrines of Jupiter. Despite the fact that I'm suffering from a food shortage, it's fine. And you can see that gives me a 2% increase to the tax rate. So I've got the tax up to 51% now in Italia. I think I can get it higher. 51% isn't enough. It isn't enough. Right, so now down the philosophy section we have here, we can start off by building a library, and then we can start getting legal documentation, which will also increase our tax rate. And increase the public order from labour organisation. Wow, they love it. So we're going to go down that route and increase the tax rate that way too. Noish. Now, this is something that didn't happen on my dry run, that Carthage would declare war on me in the first few turns. That's not what I need. You're an arse. The Etruscans are going to attack Rome, and they hired gladiators to help them. Oh dear. This also didn't happen on my dry run? This is not going to plan. I might have messed up here. I'm confident we can hold Rome. So one of my units, I'm also going to just go out and hamper them a little bit, to kind of interrupt their ladder march. There we go. Get him. Get him. That was very lame. Okay, admittedly this isn't going quite to plan. I saw it going a little bit better than this. It's the gladiators that have really screwed me. It's going to be so embarrassing if they take Rome. But it wouldn't be a Rambler video if it didn't have, like, you know, a little foible or two, right? Okay. Oh, we've finally routed the gladiators. So now it's just right. So now it's just the horsemen that we need to defeat. Okay, and they're getting shot now. Yes, that's right. You're freaking fire damage. You might get through the gates, but then I have some Hastati waiting for you. Yes. You're going to get it right up in you, cavalry. Yes. Ah, the Rome 2 AI. Oh no. Attacking Testudo? No. Yes, form it anyway. That'll, like, bunch up the... Okay, that didn't really work very well, did it? Thank you, Mark Strong. You can't see him right now. Just imagine that I'm Mark Strong. Oh, we did it. We won. There was no question that I was going to win that. All right, Pyrrhic victory. That's fine. I'm going to kill them. Hopefully that's the army well and truly defeated now, unless they buy more mercenaries. Surely not. Ah. Okay, so I'm going to raise a general here, and he's actually going to help reduce corruption. So, bim bam boom. I'll probably get the Triarii, I think. Bam! And then I think that will increase my tax rate. 53%. Corruption is quite high. I need to try and reduce that. Disease isn't great, but it should. It'll be okay. Everything will be fine. I'm just hiring some mercenaries. I'm pulling a Carthage on them on themselves, and oh, their garrison is actually pretty good. Okay. Philosophy. Give me my extra tax rate. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love the taxes. Oh, Ludi Plebby. Yeah. I love the Ludi Plebby. 59% is the tax rate now. We can do better. We can do better. But they're liking me for it. Despite the high taxes, they're liking me. I'm tricking them with religion. Yes. Praise Jupiter. And all that jazz. And if I give them wine and religion, because this gives them +2 public order per turn, all provinces. Wow. Just give them a large vineyard, and they're happy. Ah, the plebs. You gotta love them. Alright, so I'm suffering a bit with food at the moment, so my plan isn't going as well as I'd liked, and everything I'm building reduces the amount of... I haven't planned this very well. I think I'll need to assault it. Oh dear. Well, we'll see how this will go. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Swords versus spears, though. I'm sure this will be fine. Okay, if I just go full force, I can probably just break through there. Yeah, this will be fine. This will all be fine. I'll just crush their little shanty town there, and go all in with the ladders. Yeah, taking the walls slowly, but we are taking the walls. The ram is doing its job, I think. We're taking the gatehouse, so this is looking like it's going okay. Taking the gates, so I'm sending the cavalry through. We're taking a lot of casualties, but that's fine. They should replenish. I'm hoping this city has some food for the rest of my troops. We're rather lacking. Costly victory, but a victory nonetheless. It said costly, now it says Pyrrhic. Oh, you gits. You lying gits. Right, I'll have to change this to bread and games temporarily to get some more food. And I might actually get a rebellion here. I'll cancel the edict in Rome, and I think that reduces my tax. I'm still on 65%. That's not bad. That's alright. And I'll set it to bread and games here. Okay, like one turn away from getting food. This will all be fine. This will all be fine next turn. Next turn. Oh. Okay, Temple of Jupiter in both of these places next. I do need to keep the food coming in, so if I can keep building the fisheries, the negative public order will be offset by new buildings. Okay, I think I'm finally getting the hang of it. That's not a lot of income, though. Why is your tax only 24%? They're encouraged by my rule, which increases their tax rate. Nice. Oh, they're outraged, which decreases their tax rate. We will sort that out eventually, don't worry. Ooh, legal institutions. Plus another 4% tax rate. I don't care that it's going to take me 9 turns and sacrifice everything else in my nation. 58%. Their tax. Oh, only 51. They've got lots of corruption here. Tax harvesting plus 27% to the tax rate. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Well, that means I can afford to have a pretty decent army to conquer Sicily. Look how many troops I can... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 troops in one turn. Oh, baby. Oh, gimme. Ah, Ludi Romani, thank you very much. Once again. So, what is the tax rate? So they're incredibly happy, and I'm just giving them wine and religion, and in return, they're now giving me 78% tax rate. I can't believe the Romans are willing to pay such high tax. It's baffling. It's amazing, but it's. I can't believe this is working. This well. Wait, hold on. Got a bit worried then. He's an executioner. Oh, has that gone up again? We're at 82%. Oh my god. So although my income is not that much higher than when we first started, I'm now supporting like 3 armies in the field. So I think it's going pretty sweet. I think I'm going to go to war with Syracuse again. Sorry, not Syracuse. Okay, so Syracuse have taken North Africa, and Carthage have taken Syracuse. Right, okay, Carthage, you're mine. Come to daddy. I mean, I'm coming after you, Carthage. Bim, bam, boom. I'm coming for you. Decisive victory. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so I conquered Syracuse last turn, and my public order is already high enough for them to be like, oh yeah, we love it. We love you guys. Keep on coming in. Keep invading us. And I will. Right. And that's Lilybæum, I think, conquered. Yeah, it's the entirety of the province. Unfortunately, I'm still limited by 1 edict. Oh. And my replenishment rate is pretty good now too. So everything's going pretty darn well. So I finished the final bit of research in terms of the philosophy tree, which will increase my tax. Oh, just kidding. I could get another plus 6% to the tax rate. I don't think anything else does. So I could spend 19 turns, which would then, in my main province, bring the tax rate. We've gone up to 86%, so that'd be 92% tax. And they love me. I'm absolutely gouging them. And just because I'm giving them some religion, some wine, they're like, yeah, take all my money, Rambler. And I have so much money that I can't spend on new buildings that I can, even if I don't want agreements, I imagine I can probably just chat to people and get them to give me stuff. Like, hello, Massalia, do you want a non-aggression pact? And they'll probably say, well, if you give us money, then yeah, bim bam boom. Who else should I talk to? Macedon, you hate me. So what if I asked for a trade agreement? You're going to be like, nah, mate. But then if I was just like, I'll just give you 8,700, then I can just... Oh, no, you want more. Really? For a trade agreement? Fine. Bim. What? You son of a... Okay, well, that wasn't a good example. What about Monsieur... Egypt. We're pretty good, right? So they've accepted... Oh, I don't even need to give them money. But they don't want a trade agreement. So if I'm like, bam, bim, bam, then they're like, yeah, man. Boom. Make client state low. But what if I offered... It's still low. Okay, so you can't exploit the AI that much. But you can see, like, it's all gone. It's gone pretty well. But yeah, like, the amount of money I'm making is insane now. I think for the early game, at least. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it, because I'm richer than Carthage. Look, they've got... that Carthage just makes 1850 a turn. Rome, 3400 a turn. Bam! Take that, Hannibal. So, of course, if you've enjoyed this video, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully this strategy might help you make more money in the future. But until next time, everyone. Toodaloo. Many thanks to Onion Duck, Maximilian Foreman, Wyatt Green, Ryan Koch, Cody Freeze, a second Wyatt Green, Name1231, Aiden, Jiggly Crotch, Use Beef, Sean Young, and Logan Whaley for being ridiculous round supporters on Patreon, and many thanks to all the other patrons too. I swear one month I'll get this without making a mistake.